Good morning. Good afternoon. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, y'all. You guys, I was vlogging. First of all, I've been vlogging. I'm gonna try to upload a vlog today. Let me just say that. But y'all, this is why I get on here every single day. Y'all ain't gonna care, but I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all my business. I'm saying my business. So today was officially. Let me get on TikTok. Let me get on TikTok because I ain't been on TikTok in a minute. Girl, today was Buzz. Well, he at work right now. But today was his first day, y'all, on day shift. Girl, what I'm gonna say? Let me help you. Hey, Ju, how are you? Hey, sis, how you doing? How are things going? Did you get on live today? Did you get on live today, sis? Girl, look. Before I start talking, I ain't even did my little code, my little thing that I said that I was gonna do. With this little board. Okay, how do I? Okay, how do I? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all know I'm not a damn TikToker, so I don't know. But I've been trying to use the board. But y'all, so I know y'all don't care, but I'm gonna share this with you anyway. So if you do not know my story, you know I'm always on here, getting on here trying to show you guys, women, moms, most of the time, how to get started with digital products and how digital marketing truly changed my life, affiliate marketing changed my life. So hubby started like days today. And like this is like not the biggest deal, but it's a big deal because it's like literally like one of the things that I had worked towards. When I first got started, my husband was working two full-time jobs to support us. And he was killing himself. Then, when I started making money and everything like that, he was able to come off of his job, off of his second job, which thank the Lord, I'm so grateful for. And I don't know if y'all know dealing with men, how they be difficult and how they be acting like they don't want to, what I'm saying? The woman can't make more money than I'm like, baby, our money is our money. We're in this together. Um, but he even just recently made well, we've been talking about it for a while, and he's just recently went to days, and I'm just like, it's just when you see the benefits, it's not just all about making money, but this the freedom and what it can do for your family. I don't know if any of y'all are married or y'all spouse or whatever like that, and you kind of going through the same thing. Girl, I was a single mama. Okay. That's what it was giving. Um and yeah, I'm just so grateful. And I don't know, I've just been so excited. I have so many updates coming to NPM. If I got any mamas in the room, y'all let me know. Y'all look, let me tell you something, because it's been on my heart. And I said, you know what? When I get on live, I gotta remember to say it because I don't never have no damn speech, y'all. I just be getting on here talking. Um, sorry, let me find a little mix, a little R&B copyright free mix for you. But I hope everybody is doing well. I don't know, did y'all see that post that Elon made talking about uh in a few years ain't nobody gonna have to work because everything is gonna be AI. Baby, that's scary. That's not this is why you better get your ducks in a row right now. Okay. So this is why I get on here to try to tell people what I do and why I do what I do. I just recently launched my program back on Mother's Day of this year, the Mompreneur Method. And let me just say this, because I really don't be popping my collar and I really don't be popping off like how I want y'all to. The reason why, and this is no shade, I'm not shading anybody. I don't want it to come off that way. But I just want to say the reason why I know that the mompreneur method is going to be successful and why you moms need to stop playing. Not only one, how AI has taken over a lot of people's jobs. I've been talking to a lot of people like who have been looking for different jobs. And apparently nowadays it's really hard to get a job. I'm like, child, if that ain't no goddamn sign, y'all, what is it? Sorry, y'all. Let me find a little mix. Y'all know I'm never prepared. Okay, give me one thing. Um, My TV want to move slow. Come on, y'all. Let me turn this down. I don't want to get this. Okay, we're gonna turn this down. We don't want to get copyright. I love you. That's my love. I'm at work. Will when I get home. Okay, Jude. So happy for y'all. Thank you, sis. Look, I'm just so excited. But no, y'all, the reason why I created the Mompreneur Method. So if this is the first time you're seeing me or you've never heard my story, just I kind of go over it quickly because I go over it every single time I get on live. But I too, sorry y'all, my chair is raggedy. But I too fell into the craze of digital marketing. I know you've seen it 1,001 times, right? But no, it truly changed my life personally and I stuck with it. But the biggest thing that I took from it that I feel like, I'm for the people at the bottom, y'all. That's just who I am. I've always been that girl. I'm just for the people at the bottom. But the reason why I created the Mompreneur Method is because I had noticed that so many people would too get excited about, oh man, I want to learn. Of course, you want to make money, right? But the one thing that I noticed with all of these courses out here, which are amazing, if y'all do not know, I got started with DWA. The course completely changed my life personally, right? Learned everything, made over $300,000 to date now, pretty much. Made literally to date 200, I'm at 290 something now, as far as just reselling the course. I learned how to become a mentor, I learned how to become a coach, everything that I learned from that program. But this is the mompreneur really, I feel like why I created it and why I'm so passionate about how I am is because when I was helping moms and I was mentoring so many people, I'm like, they would give up or they would never get a sale. And the thing that I had learned was like, it's too much going on. Now, there's nothing wrong with, because again, I'm a living testimony of being successful, I guess you can say, with, a course or whatever like that. But for a lot of people, trying to learn so many goddamn things at once, girl, that shit is overwhelming and it's not realistic. And so with the mompreneur method, I was like, well, first of all, let's take it back a second. A lot of courses that are out here too, they're for everybody, right? And everybody can join in, everybody can be a part of it, which is great. That's cool, right? But again, I started off as a beginner. Yes, I stuck with it. Yes, I was determined. I kept telling myself every day, like failure wasn't an option for me. And I started off faceless, which I think kind of really helped. Y'all know I'm always telling y'all, baby, don't go faceless, girl. Don't do it. Don't do it, y'all. But I mean, you definitely can see success. I definitely seen the same amount of success as I did faceless versus face forward. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I was working 10 times harder. And girl, the whole point of making passive income, baby, it should be easy. It should be simple. It shouldn't be you overthinking it. What you say? I will be getting NPM in 2 weeks. And the price will be going up by then. But let me know, sis. Hit me up because the price is going up November 1st. But I got you, Ju. Just let me know. Okay. And I'll honor that price for you. And so that's why I was like, how can I create something that, because the thing that I took from and with mentoring so many students, y'all, was like, if you master one thing, y'all, and I'm telling y'all, ain't nobody gonna tell you this, but I'm telling you, master one fucking thing first, okay? If you master how to sell this done for you digital product that literally is a system done for you, and I'm talking about even if you, girl, don't decide to get NPO, I'm saying if you have a course, instead of trying to focus on all those other side hustles inside, yes, I know that's appealing to you and that's great, but I'm telling you, if you learn how to master selling one thing, you can sell anything. You can get into the print on demand, you can get into the UGC, you can get into all those other things, but so many people get into this and they're like, oh, I want to resell the course. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do this. And then the moment that it's like after 2 or 3 days go by, you ain't seeing no sales from trying to sell the course. Now you want to tap into, let me learn this Amazon stuff so I can do that. Then, oh, okay, that's not working. So let me tap into this. Let me try to do UGC. And it's like you all over the place. Whereas it's just like, girl, learn branding, learn marketing, learn positioning. And inside of NPM, that is the focus of what I am focusing on. And then on top of the fact that, a lot of people, I talk to so many people. And again, y'all, this is literally from all my like mentoring shit, like all the mentorships that I've done, all the coaching that I've done. And people, I'm like, I could be talking straight to a mom. And I'm like, well, who's your target audience? Who do you want to help? Because the faster, I'm telling y'all, I know this from experience. I'm telling you, I used to be all over the place. I know this from experience. There's a reason why I show up like I do and how I do, y'all. And I ain't got no problem giving away the sauce. I'm not no gatekeeper. I'm gonna tell you what it is. If you focus on one thing, one group of people, and grow and elevate and expand, baby, once you build your trust and you know what I'm saying, like people gonna buy anything from you, but the biggest thing is people be all over the place. And girl, that's what I'm saying, just stick to one thing. And y'all, I promise you. This is why I be telling people I can't never guarantee nobody nothing, right? But if you do 30 days with me in my in-depth mentorship, I guarantee you you gonna make some money with me. I guarantee you, because again, like if you just have to niche down, y'all. I know y'all hate that word. I know y'all hate hearing it, but it works. Now, granted, if you're starting from 100,000 followers, subscribers, girl, by all means, do your goddamn thing. But for a lot of us, that's not the case. I don't know. Do I got people here? Y'all got 100,000 followers, subscribers? Do y'all? Now, y'all may soon, but if you don't have that and you're starting from scratch, and again, a lot of people, straight up beginners, the way like I feel like digital marketing courses are kind of marketed is like, okay, yeah, it's for beginners, and it is. DW, y'all, when I got started with DW, again, I will stand by DWA until the day I die, baby. Okay, I would not be here if it was not for that program. I'm so grateful for it. Like I said, completely changed my life. I told y'all I will always sell it. I know y'all, a lot of y'all keep. I had a whole bunch of DMs this weekend talking about, so you're not selling it, you're not gonna sell it anymore. No, y'all. I'm just saying I'm focusing on mine. My goal is to help millions and millions of moms make money the easy way. Okay. Again, I'm not saying that going with the course, if you have a course already, girl, you can't make money from it. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, sis, master. Focus on that word, master. Master a skill first. When you master selling, and a lot of y'all, and this is just from my experience of coaching and mentoring, y'all swear up and down, be like, well, that course is $500, so I'm not going to sell this. I have this other course, it's $200, so I'm going to sell that. The price of it don't matter, sis. It don't matter at all. You have to learn to master how to sell. If you can sell $1 product, you can sell $1,000,000 product. If you can sell it, you know what I'm saying? Like, none of that. Please get that out of your head. And that's the thing that I don't like, and that frustrates me a little bit. But again, like, no product or no course, no anything out there, like, everybody has their own vibe or what they vibe with or whatever. And again, I'm not knocking anybody's shit. I don't need to knock anybody's shit, because every course that's out there, people have seen success from it, people have made money from it, and that's great, right? But I'm saying, for the majority of a lot of people, the reason why you're stuck, the reason why you haven't made any money online, is because you're all over the place, and you're going from this to this to this. I don't know how many. I feel like all the people that I talk to on a daily basis, and I'm coaching them, when I'm mentoring, the number one thing I'm saying is, sis, you can't put 30% over here, then 10% over here, then 20% over here, then 15% over here, and be like, why is it not working for me? I'm not making any money. You change up your mind every single day. So, do I have some people inside of here right now that maybe you have a course, maybe you've been sitting on it for a while and you haven't got any sales? Because we're gonna talk about it. Because I've worked with people that literally have not bought a product from me, that have not bought a course from me, and I've helped them get sales just on their course. And that's what I'm saying. And so, when I started seeing that was kind of like the common denominator, I was just like, you know what? Most people that I talk to, the most, typically my audience is moms. And I'm like, girl, at the end of the day, like, you can be passionate about print on demand, UGC, and all of that, and that's cute. But even with those, like, I always tell people, like, I ain't just in it for the money, y'all. I'm in it for, like, how can I make money the fastest in my sleep with minimum work? Okay, reselling a done for you digital system, reselling a done for you digital marketing course that's already done, that I already know who the audience is for. I don't have to overthink it. I don't have to be all over the place. Plus, I can be myself and be relatable. Girl, that's what the mompreneur is for. So if you are a mom and you've been wanting to learn marketing, you've been wanting to learn how to position yourself and successfully be able to sell, because I'm telling you, learn to sell, y'all. You can do any motherfucking thing, okay? In order to get into print on demand, you need to still know marketing. You still need to know branding. Get into Amazon affiliate, you need to know marketing. You need to know branding. Any of those other side incomes in other income streams are great, and I want you to have those things. Once I mastered how to sell, then I branched off and got back into doing UGC. Then I branched off and got back into doing Airbnb, Turo, and all those things. But I wasn't trying to do all of this at once, because you know why? I'm still working a 9 to 5. I'm still a mom. I'm still a wife. I'm trying to raise a family. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And then to not see results in something yet, I'm giving it energy. I don't care if it's 10%, I will still give it energy. You know what I'm saying? So then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to master this. Let me master this one thing first. And then sky's the motherfucking limit. And that's exactly what happened. So again, I'm not knocking anybody who wants to do all those other side hustles. Maybe you got a course just for that reason, but I'm telling you, master one thing first. Master one thing first. So again, I try to get on here to answer any questions that y'all have. Do I have anybody inside of the room right now that has a done for you digital marketing course? A done for you system? If you have, you put a 1 in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Y'all know I told y'all I was gonna start being more of an engager. Y'all know I ain't no engager. I just try to get on here and give y'all the facts and bounce. Okay. Do I have anybody in the room? Okay. Do I have anybody who has been thinking about, learning affiliate marketing, digital marketing, but you just been scared, you don't know where to start? Don't be shy. Okay, I got 5 people in the room. Y'all tap the screen, okay? Because I get it. Like I said, I get it, y'all. And again, everything that's going on for the mamas, child, so many moms have hit me and was like, girl, I'm about to lose my CCDF. And I'm like, child, like, again, like, y'all, it's only going to get worse. Like I said, I don't know, for the people that are coming in, did y'all see that post that Elon post trying to laugh about it, talking about, yeah, in a few years, it ain't going to be no jobs because everything is going to be AI. Y'all, this is the time to invest in a done for you system and make money in your sleep. I cannot say it enough, baby. I cannot say it enough. Master how to sell. Master how to sell. I'm telling you, if you learn that skill, baby, you could do anything. Child, I tried Airbnb before I'm like doing what I'm doing now and stuff like that. First of all, when I first got started, I didn't even know there was a thing called like midterm rentals, meaning like you can like rent to nurses and people that get displaced if they have like an issue with their home or like their house catches on fire and things like that. But when I got started, girl, I was trying to didn't know marketing, didn't know branding, didn't know nothing. And that's why I failed the first time. When I first started with UGC, I was a complete beginner. I didn't have any experience. I really didn't know about positioning myself. I didn't know how to negotiate. I didn't know how to do anything. And this is what I'm saying. Like, if it wasn't for me being rooted in learning what I learned inside of the course that I got started with, I would not be where I'm at today. I would not be able to say that I've made over $300,000 today if I not do that. And I'm just telling y'all from experience, stop being all over places. I'll happily help you, but even if you don't take anything from me, stop trying to do 1,001 things at once. Okay? Can y'all put it in the chat that y'all gonna say I'm gonna do one thing and one thing only? I'm gonna master that. Yes, you're gonna have rough days. Yes, you're gonna have days that people don't support you. Yes, you're gonna have days where people don't like your shit or whatever. But the consistency part, I know y'all hear consistency is key all the time, but reason why you need to be consistent is because that momentum, it gets built up. Y'all know how many times? Okay, period. She said, I'm gonna do one thing and I'm gonna do one thing only, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm speaking from experience. Y'all don't have no large following. So if I can make over $300,000 as a complete beginner, so can you, sis. There's nothing that I have that you don't. The only thing that I did was I just stuck through it. I fought through it. I was like, you know what? Yeah, ain't nobody supporting my shit, but guess what? I'm gonna keep showing up. Yeah, ain't nobody in this motherfucker live, but guess what, bitch? I'm gonna keep showing up. And people would be watching me silently. You know what I'm saying? People be watching to see if I was going to show up. And that's all it is. So don't let those numbers get to you. Don't let your following mean anything. Y'all, I made my first sale under 50 followers. So it's possible. Okay. Yes, I was a whole white woman for a second, but still, that don't mean nothing. And don't be thinking that too. I got some beautiful Black queens in here. And y'all be thinking the same thing like how I was. And we got to do better. Okay. When we were saying, well, I'm going to show up as this white blonde hair blue bitch. With, you know what I'm saying? With the matcha and stuff. The girl, that was me. That was me. But you know what? I wasn't being myself. In the moment that I really tapped in to be myself, not only did I start making money with ease, because that's what I'm saying, y'all. Making money ain't hard. It's just how you want to make it. Do you want to be stressed the fuck out and posting 18 times a day? I didn't want to do that. Okay. I mean, yeah, I was getting that bread. Hey, Jadora, how you doing, sis? Speaking from experience, y'all, I was doing that. And that's why I'm always telling my people, like, y'all, don't the faceless thing is cool. It's cool. It's all right. But I was working 10 times harder trying to build trust with my audience, trying to let them know, like, hey, it's really me, even though it wasn't really me. Even though I know they was like, bro, every time I go back and I think about it, I'm like, I know these motherfuckers like, hey, this white girl got a swag about her, okay? Because I was showing up was a whole white woman. I sure was, okay? But then I swear God works in mysterious ways. And I had no intention. I wanted to get into this, y'all, just to resell courses. I ain't gonna talk to nobody or nothing like that. I promise you. And it's so funny how far I've come now into this. I'm like, how the hell am I somebody's mentor, coach? How the hell am I a course creator? Like what? But I was open to hear what God said, and I'm telling y'all, digital marketing done for you. Digital marketing, girl. And that's another thing. Let me flex as the creator and founder of the MPM. The reason why I know that this product is crazy for y'all, for the mamas. Again, I ain't knocking nobody's shit, but that was another thing that kind of turned me off. I was like, affiliate. Maybe I need all my money. I'm out here busting my ass. I'm out here having these conversations with people. I need all my coin, And so again, I wanted to create a system that, like, let's simplify the process. Okay. Again, you want to learn another side hustle, that's cute, girl. Do that shit on your own time. But learn to sell. Learn sales psychology. Learn branding. Learn marketing. Because you know why? When you master that, not only are you going to make the money from reselling the course, right? Not only going to make money from reselling the course, but motherfucking brands is going to start reaching at you. Hey, you want to go on this? I love your content. And you're always showing up consistently because you're posting that content 3 times a day. Hey, you want to stay at the Embassy Suites for a whole week on us? If you just film us some content, hey, you want to go to the Nickelodeon Resort on us in exchange for some content? You ain't even got to post it on your story. Here, this is the type of hits and the type of opportunities that I've got having less than 10,000 followers on Instagram, having less than 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So again, and your girl's not the most consistent. I mean, I be saying I'm consistent, but I really am not. But again, when you learn how to create amazing content, right? Master that, y'all. I'm telling y'all, stop falling into these trends of, okay, well, she doing Airbnb and she said do UGC. Yeah, you can make some money, but let's really talk about it though. Motherfuckers don't want to talk about the overhead. People don't want to talk about the money that you're gonna spend on the time. I'm telling y'all, the most low risk business that you can start today is get a system that is already done for you. Get a digital marketing course that you're gonna learn branding, marketing, sales psychology, how to create content. Baby, that's all you need. That's all you need. That is all you need. Okay. Again, you make your little $100 over there, one little 1-2 UGC, but girl, I've been through it. That net 30, that net 60, and that's another thing that they don't want to talk about. Inside of UGC, especially when you're a beginner, especially girl, if you haven't got that portfolio together, right? Yeah, they're gonna give you some gifted product, but even then, that gets kind of like, okay, I'm doing all this stuff. I mean, I appreciate the free product, but after a while, it's kind of like, okay, you want me to do 30 videos for free? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. 30 videos for $150? I'm not gonna be able to do that. So again, y'all, I'm just a messenger, okay? So again, that's why I created my program. It's really like no other thing that you've seen. As y'all can see how I talk to y'all, baby, I cuss y'all out. I pray for y'all. I do it all. And then on top of that, I said, let me flex just a little bit. With being the creator and founder, I was like, one thing else that really makes NPM just a lot different. And again, y'all, I'm not shading nobody. I really don't want this to come off this way. It's like I had went through this, y'all, this is kind of some behind the scene information if you don't know about me. But I was kind of like behind the scenes and I had like, I have some creator friends and things like that. And just things just didn't fall into place where I was like, okay, well, I'm going to follow this trend where everybody's getting like co-creators, coming in and teaching a skill, right? Girl, let me tell you why God don't play about me, y'all. Let me tell you why God don't play about me. Everything, every single time, not like no bad beef or nothing like that, but shit would just fall apart and it just wasn't working out. I'm like, God, like, why does keep happening? Like, I want to, do my duck thistle. You know what I'm saying? I want to, collaborate and do the thing, right? God had revealed to me, it was like, that's another thing why I feel like so many people struggle with trying to be successful and selling these done for you courses. You know why? Because it's 18 motherfuckers teaching you 18 different ways. So if you're learning from one person, a mom who's just like you, going through the same things just like you, who understands and learns just like you, who experiences ADHD, girl, just like you, simplifies the process. Okay. So not only obviously am I teaching all of the modules, I also teach like, for example, I just started this last week. Because again, y'all, I'm fairly new to this or whatever like this, but I'm true to this. So on like Saturdays, I have a master class now where it's called Sell It Mama Saturdays, where I literally walk you through, no matter where you're at, what stage you're at, in how to successfully sell the program. Okay. Right now, NPM is $177. I had like some of my my creator friends that are like up there where I want to be one day, the ones that have hit 1 million, the ones have hit, 600,000, 500,000, all of them. I'm asking them because I ain't gonna lie, I'm for the girls, you know what I'm saying? And like all of them are like, Sierra, you really need to increase the price on this. So the price is going up very soon. So I encourage you all, mamas. I know y'all get tired of hearing the digital marketing courses and stuff like this, but I'm telling you, NPM baby, it's like no other. And again, yours truly is all through that bitch, okay? But you're really gonna learn, you're really gonna see success. And again, it really just takes out that work of like, who do I talk to? Where do I start? Da-da-da. Baby, it's everything that you need in one place. It's a done for you. When I say done for you system, baby, your very first digital product is done for you. Plus, there's some PLRs in there. And one thing that I'm actually working on and finishing up right now is for every module, because this is what I used to tell y'all all the time when I used to sell other digital marketing courses, y'all. You take what you have and you use it to your advantage, right? So all of these things that you learn individually, when you learn marketing, mindset training, branding, Instagram, whatever, all of the modules, I'm actually breaking down and turning those into PLR. So if you want to sell it individually, right? I have a PLR vote coming very, very soon for the NPM. So like if you are someone that's like, hey girl, I'm not a podcast type of learner, I don't really like to listen to things, I'm more of a reader. Well, there's ebooks for each and every topic that I talk over, and you can resell those as your own and everything like that. Y'all, I'm just telling y'all, just hop into the digital marketing space, hop into affiliate marketing ASAP before they fire you from that job, before they let you go, before they replace you with AI. Baby, use AI to your advantage right now and get ahead of the game. So many people right now are just like not even don't even know what they're going to do for Christmas, don't even know like how they're going to pay their rent next month just because of everything that's going on. And I'm telling you, so many of my students here lately like have just been taken off in this space. And after a while I was like, bitch, I mean, it's one thing to say, like, again, y'all don't be trying to get on here and brag, but I don't be popping my shit out as much as I need to. But a lot of my students have been taken off lately. And again, like I know it's minimal to y'all, but just like my husband being on days, y'all, like I made that shit happen, bro. He was working 2 motherfucking jobs. He was working 2 jobs, y'all. 2 jobs. Look at me getting emotional. He was working 2 jobs, y'all. 22 hours a day. 22 hours a day. But because I was like, babe, I got this. Give me a second. And I promise you, I'm going to change our lives. And I did that. And I'm telling y'all, if I can, I know you can, girl. You just got to stick with it. And again, master that one thing. Okay. So that's why I get on here, do my little 1, 2, 1, 2, try to answer any questions. So do I have any people in the room that are needing help? What are you struggling? And again, I'm not one of the type of people like, oh girl, if you don't buy my course, I can't help you. I love helping people in general. Again, if you are a mom, I highly, highly recommend. I don't care if you have no experience. Hey, Christy, I didn't even see you, girl. How you doing, mama? I see you being consistent and doing your thing, sis. Keep with it. Keep with it, sis. And I hope you dropping some real estate gems too. That's what you need to be doing. Sorry, y'all wasn't looking over there. But do I have anybody in the room that needs help? Are you afraid? Have y'all heard of affiliate marketing? Have y'all heard of digital marketing? What's holding you back? Okay. Everybody right now needs passive income. Y'all, I tell y'all all the time, I work my job. And let me tell you exactly why I work my job too. So I'm in the process, for example, again, y'all, we need multiple streams, right? Where I'm looking, for another like a property here. I have a Airbnb in Atlanta. I like how I was talking about earlier, as far as like midterm rentals. I don't know if you ever heard of that. I don't really do the whole like nightly thing just because ain't nobody got time for it. And one, I'm in Indiana, so it wouldn't really make sense. So that's another stream of income that I was able to create for myself. But I actually am looking for a property here where I live. And let me tell you, baby, they be putting you through the ringer. You know what I'm saying? When you are an entrepreneur, because sometimes your income is, 1 month is this, the next month is that. So that's why I still work my 9 to 5. Granted, I do have a very laid back 9 to 5. So I tell people all the time, girl, if your job is miserable, that should be motivating you more to be consistent and master that skill so you can get to a point where you eventually can walk away. But I will say, like, if you can do both, baby, do both. Okay. Because that's another thing too. Like, now that I'm a creator of a community, like obviously my focus is now kind of shifted more so to this and helping moms, help them. I want to help literally over 1 million moms make, I'm saying, they first $1 million. I know we can do it. We're going to do it together. And it's gonna happen. But also, like I said, just creating those other streams of income so you don't have to work as hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, girl, when I was faceless and I first got started, like I'm so grateful the way that my journey went in this, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, I could tell y'all, maybe a little bit of everything, okay? And I'm saying, like, if you get a done for you digital marketing system, yeah, you're gonna have days where you're gonna make a lot of money. It depends on how you show up. When I used to get on live every single day, 3 times a day, post videos every single day, girl, I could make up to like $5,000, $6,000 in a day. On average now, I do try to show up here or there. And I make anywhere from like about 400 to about 3,000. That's usually about my average. Consistently been at 10K months for quite some time with selling someone else's product. So again, that's when I was like really, once I hit my first 6 figures, I was kind of like, you know what? If I can make all this money selling somebody else's shit, surely there's a lot of people out here in this world that are like me. I'm a mom. I really love, just talking to other moms and stuff like that, just because I feel like we have our own secret code. You know what I'm saying? We get it. Again, ADHD. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I felt inspired to create my own thing. But either way, if you decide to go with a done for you digital system or again, master skills to create your own, you really can do it passively and make money in your sleep, y'all. Like I'm trying to think, I hadn't been on live like in a few days, and I had 2 people I woke up this morning that bought the Mompreneur Method. Honestly, I was trying to track where they came from, but hell, I didn't even see it. So this is what I mean. Like, no matter, it's not just about like, I know how it's kind of represented or shown online, like, oh, you quit your job tomorrow and shit like that. I mean, if you want to do your thing, but I had went and talked to my lender the other day, and they was giving me a hard motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? But then thankfully I still have my job where that you know what I mean, that predictable income is there. And so that's why I'm always telling people, like, girl, if you can work your job and just do this on the side, girl, you don't have to work so hard. You know what I'm saying? Again, I guess it depends on how you look at money or whatever like that. Money to me is not everything. Money to me is just a tool to be able to make more money. So if this money is working for me to make this money work, baby, I'm good. Okay. Like I ain't greedy or nothing like that. If I definitely would love to make more money. I mean, there's never enough, but it ain't about that, y'all. That's what I just wish people would understand. And it's like, stop putting yourself in this rat race. And that's what's making you like start and stop. Girl, get you something that you can sell over and over and over and over and over. Stop switching things up. Oh, 1 minute I'm gonna do here. Next minute I'm gonna do this. Next minute I'm gonna make some clothes. Next minute I'm gonna sell some clothes. Girls, get one thing. Stick with that one thing, okay? Like, don't do shit else, okay? That's the problem. Ain't nobody gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you. From what you see from my live so far, do you see something I could do better on or with? I got to get back more in there. But no, when I see you talking about RVA, I thought you did a great job, Jew. if anything, again, just share your transformation, y'all. Like if y'all have done for you courses and like you're not getting sales, I'm telling y'all, like one of my people was asking me this other day. We're like, well, and see, this is my point. Not trying to boost me up, but this is why I gotta say what I gotta say, y'all. So like people will tell you like, oh, you don't need to talk about the features and everything like that. And like, cause somebody brought this up to me over the week, and they was like, well, a lot of the courses and stuff like that be like, don't show the features because people don't care about the features, but you always show the features, and that's how you got all your sales, y'all. I just want to answer this now or say this now. The reason why I be showing people the features and the reason why in my lives I would share the course with people is because 99% of the time, the people who I'm talking to are moms. And as a mom, and not me knowing my audience, I know what a mama, we ain't trying to hear you explain, oh, baby, what am I going to get? What is my money paying for? Okay, I'm going to learn this. Okay, because I don't want to waste anybody's time. So if your audience is moms, I would continue to like show the course. But if that's not who you're focused on, really share your transformation. And again, it's not about making money at all. I promise you, it's not. Like, yeah, that excites people, don't get me wrong, but like at the same time, people want to know, like, is it really going to be worth their investment? But again, overall, I think you're doing a great job. Share what you've taken so far since you've been in the program. Why do you like it so much? Why do you show up every day live? Because again, I don't know how many sales you've gotten so far, but like I tell people all the time, if you ain't made, I'm telling y'all, people were so much nicer to me when I hadn't made no money versus I feel like now, because they be like, oh, well, bitch, how do I know it ain't just a luck or something like that? Or how I know it ain't no one-off situation where you're more kind of relatable when you haven't made as much money. Cause it's like, okay, bitch, why are you getting up every day promoting this if you ain't made no money? You know what I mean? And when you can explain that, and that's why I'm always telling y'all, be honest, tell your truth. Like, why are you continuing to keep going? Is it the community? Is it the support? Is it, you know what I mean? Is it the master classes? Like, share that. And if you're sharing that every single day, I promise you, people are going to buy from you. People are going to feel comfortable from you. And they're going to be, oh, I actually like her. Oh, I trust her. Oh, I'm going to buy from her, if that makes sense. But I think you're doing a really good job, sis. Exactly. That's why I follow you. You're so real. And yes, we moms want to know. Okay. Like, get to the point. Like, get to the point. I don't know if you heard me earlier, Christy, where I was telling you, girl, you need to be dropping some real estate gems for us. Like, girl, how to pass the real estate exam. You know what I'm saying? Maybe how to find your or land your first girl, what's the word called? Shit, I don't know. Uh how to land your first deal. I guess it would be deal, right? Because you know they be I don't know if you work for a brokerage firm or whatever. Like most real estate people, when they come in, they usually do. You know how they be trying to, you know what I'm saying, take some of your money. But I think that would be really good. Like if you start talking about that, sis. Like I don't know, are you targeting like moms, or are you doing more so like real estate stuff? I just know that you do real estate, and I was like, oh, I'm interested in that. Like, girl, you need to be talking about that and creating some ebooks, some guides, a little video series, and sell that. You can make a lot of money from that. I have a young lady that I work with. She does commercial real estate, and she uses DWA. You know, I mean, obviously that's like her. What am I trying to say? That's like her high ticket offer. But then I was like, girl, like you really are passionate about real estate. We need to be focusing on this. And she wasn't really selling DWA like that. And then she took the skills out of DWA, girl, and started selling her real estate stuff. So girl, you better do that. So far I have stolen. Hold on, what? So far I have, yes, I'm definitely posting my first sale, period. Your first sale in real estate, or your first sale in DWA. I'm sorry. So far, I have stolen 4, but it's because people that I know trust me. Oh, I think you were saying sold. Is that what you're saying? So far, y'all know my ass can't read. So far, I have stolen 4, but it's because people that I know trust me, and they know I'm not going to tell them anything that's not helpful. But no, I mean, but that's still great, because the fact that you're, if I'm not mistaken, are you basically saying so far you sold 4 to like 4 people that you know, and just because you know them, girl, that look, at least that means you got some good people around you, okay? Because usually your family and your friends be the last one to support you. So that's amazing, Jude. I think that's really, really good. I'm almost there. I have to test in, but I'm going to do commercial and residential. I'm going to come out with ebooks on how to pass the test and so on. Yeah, that's going to be really good, really, really good, y'all. Because I'm telling y'all, people really need that. Like, I don't know. I always try to get on y'all here and tell y'all about my student, which is a guy. Because I know a lot of people be asking me like, "Oh, do you help guys and stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah." Again, a guy, and this is why I'm trying to say, y'all. Sometimes God has a bigger plan for you, than just a done for you digital marketing course. But then that's why I also lead it back to, if you master just reselling a course first, it really is like training wheels for you to do whatever. You know what I mean? So again, like, I can't say that enough. That's why I'm saying master that first, baby, and the sky's the motherfucking limit. Okay. Real estate, I haven't made sales just yet with DWA and DBA, but I will get there. Yeah, I figured that's what you were saying, Jew. Yeah. And then like Christy, just a little, a little 1-2-1-2. What I did was, I don't know, I don't even have DBA on my, I don't have it on there at all. Because I don't know if you know this, and I was talking about this on live the other day. Like I made like 50,000. I sold a few DBA to a few people. I think I maybe sold it maybe I don't know. I think the last time I had looked at my number, maybe like 50, and this is back when it was $222. I don't even think I sold volume 3 at all. But I used DBA because at the time, this is before I had bought RBA off of somebody, and I was just trying to get them PLRs, girl. But I sold I made $50,000 from just DBA selling the PLRs. So what I would do, just give me y'all a little, whatever. This is how I made some money. I used to, not saying that y'all have to mentor people, because I don't want y'all to think that y'all don't have to mentor nobody. That'd be another thing. People be asking me like, girl, do I got a mentor? Is that the key to me making money? Hell no, don't set yourself up. If you don't like people or you don't want to do that, don't do it. Okay. But I think you should be a resource and answer people's questions. But I would bundle a few of the PLRs out of DBA with DWA, and that kind of would increase my sales. So I don't know if you ever thought about doing that. Like, for example, they have I don't know if you're again kind of gearing your audience to real estate people and everything like that. I don't know who your target audience is, but I know that inside of DBA, granted I ain't been in there in a minute, but and they might have updated it. They had a lot of real estate PLRs in there. So I would bundle that with DWA and I would get a lot of sales that way. Or just in general, this is why you should always, they be saying the whole nurturing thing is dead and you can just send people links. And I do just be sending people links nowadays, but here, you gonna buy the shit, you go buy the shit. But I will say, I will go out of my way. If somebody reaches out to me or if they comment that keyword, I'll be like, okay, I'll go try to be nosy, look on their page, see what they're interested in. Again, a lot of the times for me, y'all, thank God, it's mom, so it just kind of makes sense for me. So I'll kind of talk to them, but always try to kind of cater to your potential customer, client, or whatever, and actually show that you care. Oh, girl, I noticed that you're into, it looks like you're a dog mom or something like that. So I'll try to include or something with her. Oh, girl, I see that you're in real estate. Let me include these 2 PLRs or whatever, or even if they inquire, y'all, this is what I used to do all the time. That would make me, I'm telling y'all, just tons and tons. I would get tons and tons of sales. I would always give somebody, baby, that digital marketing playbook. Some of y'all might be in here and I didn't gave that shit to you guys. When they be like, oh, girl, it's a little too expensive, or I couldn't get approved for Klarna, I'd be like, okay, girl, that's fine. Here, take this digital marketing playbook. Look over it, because it literally is going to show you step by step how to start your digital marketing business absolutely free. And when you're ready, and you don't want to do all this work, you can just get a done for you digital system. I'm telling y'all, I would say I had an 85%, 90% I don't know, return rate for doing that. And people oh, girl, thank you so much. You could have just basically treated me like a number and moved on, but you didn't. And they all will come back and buy DWA from me. So I'm telling y'all, if y'all are selling a done for you course like that, drop in, even though people don't be reading them ebooks and guides, girl, it just make them feel better about themselves. But I'm just saying, they don't be reading the shit though. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna try to drop a vlog later today. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and let y'all know, like I said, y'all, I'm counting down my days. I had to really pray about this, y'all. I had to really, really pray about it. But God just told me it's time. It's time to move forward. Again, for the people that keep asking me, I'm saying this on live, so please don't ask me again. I know y'all gonna ask me again. I am still selling DWA, but when you go to my website, you won't see it. So if you are interested in getting DWA, I had a few guys that was like, "Oh, no, I thought you said you help guys, so you're not gonna help guys no more because you just." No, I'm saying, shoot me a message, shoot me a DM. Obviously, I still have keywords and stuff on my Instagram and stuff like that. So you can comment DWA and it'll take you to that landing page. But your girl got to focus. I got to put me first. Okay. I got to put me first. And again, I'm determined to help millions of mamas. So if you are one of those millions of moms, be sure to comment right now in PM or shoot me a message, a DM. I'm telling y'all ain't seen nothing like NPM. Y'all ain't seen nothing like it. Okay. Okay. DWA raised me, but NPM gonna make me. Okay. What you said exactly? I wanted the PLRs from DBA. I also sold a product to my car salesman because he was talking about starting a vending machine business. I was like, I got you, but ended up, period. No, that's how I be though. Those are the best kind of. I'm telling y'all. Why y'all think I got a big ass mouth? When I be out at brunch, baby, I be talking out loud. I made a I had, which I keep saying I'm gonna start doing it, but I don't want to overwhelm myself. I was at brunch one day, girl, and I was on live talking, and girl, this white man heard me. This white man heard me and was like, "Oh, you sell digital products? You have your own community?" And I was like, "Yeah, And this is why I'm telling y'all, you gotta master that skill. If you master that skill, girl, it will open up the doors for so many other things, y'all. And the crazy thing about it was, I wouldn't even have charged this man $5,000, right? Wouldn't even have charged this man five. I would have been like, oh, maybe 1,000, but I'm telling you, God be on us. And he was like, oh, well, I've been really wanting to put together my community for this whole, like he does tech or whatever. And so he was like, I just don't have the time to do it. And I haven't found somebody. I was thinking about going on Fiverr and finding somebody, but you do that. So I showed him NPM and how I put it together and everything like that. And he was like, yeah, I mean, I don't know how much you charge. I mean, can we meet in the middle? Like, I mean, I can do 5,000. I said, what? That's absolutely fine. We absolutely, girl. I was gonna say, I'm telling you, I would have literally been like, oh, maybe I wouldn't even. Every time I think about it, I'm like, I would have been like 1,200. My dumb man gave me five that didn't even know me, just heard me talking. So I'm telling y'all, when you master the skill and you be out and you talking and you on live, that's why I'm saying, y'all, there's so much money out here to be made and just so much impact. And that's what I do this for. Yes, I've made a lot of money in this, but I know I can make a ton more, but more so just the stories and the impact, the transformations of so many women. That's what I cannot, every time I think about it, I'm just like, me, that's why I said I gotta get on here and start popping my shit, y'all. I be really being humble, but let me tell you something. Humble ain't gonna get you nowhere, girl. You gotta get on here and pop your shit, okay? Y'all, I've helped I have a student that has made $600,000, more money than I have. I have students that have made 50K, 80K, 100K, 5K, 10K. They first 1,000, baby, pop your shit, okay? I was a part of that, okay? And if I can do that, like I said, y'all can do the same thing too. I'm so proud of you for starting NPM. I've been watching you since the beginning. You motivated me. So, oh, thank you, Christy. Girl, I'm just telling you, if I can do it, you can do it too. I'm serious, y'all. I'm a regular schmegular girl from Indiana. I'm telling you, ain't nothing popping at Indiana around here, okay? But I was like, you know what? Failure is not an option. I'm tired of sitting back and watching people's lives, and that's what I'm saying. I can't say it enough. How many times have I said this on this live? If you master a skill, so what if nobody's supporting you? Y'all, the way probability is set up, like when you really just think about it, and I'm telling y'all, go on my Instagram page, go on my YouTube page. I do not get a lot of views, y'all. But you know what? My message is clear. The people that I know who I'm talking to, I know what I'm talking about, and that's all that matters. People get so discouraged by, oh, I only got 10 views, I only got 5 views. Baby, guess what? Out of them 10 views, 5 people bought. So I'll take my little 10 views versus you getting 10,000. Ain't nobody buying shit. So again, like none of that stuff means anything. If you believe in, you actually take the time to learn something, master it, and you show up, that's all that matters. That's why I'm like, baby, I don't have to work. I don't have to go as hard. I don't have kids, but I do have kids. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I love what I get to do. That I get to show up, disappear on y'all asses, come back. But I'm here to stay now. Okay, I gotta promote NPM. Okay, I gotta put the mamas on. And I'm telling you, like somebody asked me this too, like the other day, and I'm like, y'all be trying to be shady in my Instagram DMs, but I don't let it get to me. I use it as motivation. How do I feel about like people again, like not giving me credit for me helping them or whatever? Baby, I don't feel no type of way at all. You know why? Because God gonna take care of me. He always does. And at the end of the day, people gonna wish they would have got an NPM when they could have got into it. Okay, so that's how I feel about that. Okay, I don't really even pay attention to the negativity or anything like that. All I know is I'm just a regular schmegular girl from Indianapolis, Indiana, who was like, baby, I'm ready for change. I'm ready for my husband to come off these 2 jobs. I'm ready for my husband to be on days, and it's all happening. So if, like I said, if I can do it, y'all can do it too. Stop making excuses. Again, a job is cool, but use your 9 to 5 to fund your business so you can walk away with ease. So you can walk away and not feel a certain type of way or whatever. Like, baby, use that 401k and that health insurance as long as you can. That's like I said, that's why I'm still on my job like I am. We don't know what this world is going to be in a few years. We don't know if AI is going to try to replace us, but that way you'll have something behind you. Again, y'all, making money in your sleep, it's just such an amazing thing, not having to worry about bills, being able to put your bills on auto pay again. I ain't one of the type of people that's gonna get on here and be like, oh, I did this so I can get a Lamborghini and so I can. No, baby, I did this so I could survive. I did it so I didn't have to be no longer stressed out or wondering like, damn, oh shit, is my check gonna be enough? Is this going? Ain't nobody got time for that. So again, take advantage of the tools and resources that we have for free, because I'm telling y'all, mark my words. I give it about 5 years, they're gonna start charging us for social media. They're gonna start charging because there's too many businesses that are taking out. Them people don't like that. Them people don't like that, y'all. So take advantage of it while you can. Learn a skill, master that skill, change your life. Okay. You only, baby, if you give yourself 30 days of just locking in, 60 days of locking in, I promise you, you can have a whole completely different lifestyle. The life that I get to live now, y'all, I'm still in disbelief, still in belief. But it took me to, do some behind the scenes type of work too. It took me to change my inner circle. It took me to remove myself from certain situations. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't open to it because I didn't think it made sense at the time, right? But I prayed and asked God, God, elevate me, take me to that next level. And if I got to lose people on the way, I got to lose people on the way. Now, I didn't know it was going to happen as soon as it did. It was the next day. People started dropping like flies. But I'm so glad that it did, because again, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I wouldn't be where I'm at today, like all of that. You know what I mean? So again, stop thinking that it can't happen for you. Stop thinking that you can't live the life that you desire, baby. Write it down on paper. Start writing the numbers. People be like, oh, I would love to make 100. I remember when I used to think $100,000 was just so much money, but it's not. Y'all, that's $274 a day. NPM is about to be $297. Girl, one sell a day, you're gonna make 100K. Surely you can sell it to a mama. It's a mom that wants freedom, a mom that doesn't want to have to pay for daycare anymore, a mom that doesn't have to worry about if they see CPF gonna be cut off this month or it's gonna be back on next month. So again, look into it. You can check. Stop sitting on the sidelines watching everybody. You didn't set back for a whole year. Yeah, I watched when she started her business and this and that. People tell me that all the time. Girl, I've been watching you for 6 months. Girl, in 6 months I made $60,000. That could have been you, or at least half of that, at least a quarter of that. So if I can, why can't you? Again, I have nothing that you do not have, baby. I don't, half the time I ain't got no tripod. I ain't got no motherfucking usually most of the time I'm using my phone. I'm about to say, people like, oh my God, your content is so creative. I'm like, y'all really be trying to be funny, because I don't put no effort into this. And I'm like, could you imagine when I do get my videography team and all that, and the content don't hit? Stop making excuses. Pick up that phone. Mama, when you doing the laundry, film yourself. When you taking the kids to school, film yourself. When you going grocery shopping or whatever like that, film yourself, because that's content that you can turn into money for some shit that you was doing all anyway. I get paid to do shit that I got to do anyway. I'm about to go clean up the house. Guess what I'm about to do? Set my phone up, film me, and that's going to be the content for this week and next week. That's how simple this is, okay? So if you want to learn, feel free to shoot me a DM. I try to get on here every single day to answer any questions that y'all may have, but stop making excuses. You can check out my YouTube channel if you haven't already and you in this live. Make sure you subscribe. But y'all, that was my TED Talk for today. Like I told y'all, my man, he's on days now, so I got to hurry to get this house clean, girl. You know how you be trying to rush and hurry up and act like you've been doing shit all day, even though you haven't. That's what I'm about to do right now. But like I said, I'm gonna put that phone up. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Girl, stop making excuses and get on it. Your life could look completely different come January, okay? For Christmas, we don't do budgets anymore, okay? We used to. We definitely used to. But that's what your life could be, plus more, and being able to do the things that you wanted to do for your kids and not having to say no. As a mom, I used to feel terrible when I'd be like, I can't do that. I can't afford that. I don't want that. And that's what I want, how I want every mom to feel now. Like, you know what? We going to Disney. Yep. We going to Nickelodeon. Yep. We going to. I don't really fuck with Great Wolf Lodge like that no more. I had a bad experience. Okay. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning. Oh, what'd you say? Hello, my dear. Just checking on you today. Hello, everyone. She's a teacher that loves what she do. So take notes or save her videos. Okay, God, you my dear and all. Thank you, Miss Cherie. Me too. I'm Cook's Green. Bye. Okay. Cooking. Okay. No, period. Gotta get that work done, okay? But all right, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Be sure to grab NPM before the price goes up, girl. You're gonna want to grab it right now. It's 100% resellable, and it's the done for you system that you wish you would have had maybe 6 months ago, okay? But all right, y'all. I will see y'all. I'm gonna try to get on a little bit later on tonight. I'll probably get back on YouTube and Instagram. But all right, y'all. Y'all have a good day, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.